Hello, today I have my coffee again. I've had tea, I think, a few times, and I have this little brioche roll with chocolate chips in it. My daughter bought those, so that's what I'm going to treat myself to after this. I'm clinging on to this mug because it is so cold. I've got my gloves on, I've got this jumper on, another one underneath, because it was 4 degrees this morning. I think it's probably about 6 now. We've got a real northerly wind. It is so cold. I hate the cold, but the sun is out. We've had hail, we've had rain, we've had all sorts. It's not too windy though, but oh, the wind is a northerly wind. Anyway, thank you for joining me again. If this is your first time, I'm Deborah Carr. I write historical, I can't even speak, I'm so cold. I do have a heater in here. So I write historical fiction in that name. And at the moment, I'm writing my next historical for HarperCollins. And originally, my working title was The Witch's Daughter, because it is about a witch's daughter. She is a reluctant witch. She doesn't want to join the coven, or she's not ready to. And one minute she's by herself in the ruin, hiding from Nazis. It's occupied Jersey during the Second World War. So it's 1943. And the next minute there's this stranger behind her. He's from 1643, and he's a privateer, Xavier Givroy, who is condemned to death. What she doesn't know is they have actually met before. Not only have they met before, they were very much in love. And the only way he could save her life when the witchfinder discovered her was to have her sent forward in time. But unfortunately, what she had to, her compromise for doing that was to have all memory of her time back in 1643 wiped from her memory. So she doesn't know who he is, which is heartbreaking for him, but he's happy to see her again. And lots of things happen from then on. However, we have a cover, and I will show you the cover right now. What do you think? I love it. We haven't had a cover reveal yet, but I have shared it with my newsletter subscribers a few days ago, and I am sharing it with you now, but I haven't shared it anywhere else. So I'm very, very excited. The paperback is up for pre-order, but the Kindle isn't just yet. It's out on the 23rd of October. I've loved writing this book. It's slightly different to what I normally write, still historical. This one is also set during the occupation, which 2 of my other books, Nine at War and Neighbours at War, were also set. But it's about witches and covens and a bit of time travel. And it's set, as I said, 1943, but also during the English Civil War, but in Jersey. So lots happening. I've loved writing it. I'm still working through edits. I have taken longer than I should have done working through these edits because my daughter was over. So my son is living with me at the moment and has been for a few months and will be for a little while longer, which is wonderful. I love having him around. And my daughter, she lives in England, but she was over for just 2 weeks, which was really exciting. So I had a wonderful time with her. And rather than spending, I mean, I did work. She works remotely. So when she worked, I also worked. But the rest of the time, I had breakfast with her. We went out to lunch. I have rather a big family. So we have afternoon tea with my mum and one of my sisters. We've been out to dinners. We've had lunches out with other family members. We've had lots of walks with the dogs. And just had a thoroughly lovely time, which was so special and so wonderful. But now, of course, she has now moved on. She's back with her partner on holiday, and I'm back to work, and I really need to catch up with myself. So that's what I'm doing. And that's also why this video is late. I like to normally do my videos on a Wednesday or Thursday. Today is Friday as I record this. So apologies for it being a bit later than usual, but I hope you like my cover. I'm very excited with my cover. I've really enjoyed writing the book very much, and I can't wait for it to be out in October this year. So very exciting. But I'd better get on. As I said, the weather's been really cold here today. It is supposed to warm up. I mean, it's supposed to go from like 6, 7 to 11 and maybe even 12 over the next few days, but that's still pretty cold. But it's not fall. I turned off my heating the other day, not my evening heating. I have that on for a couple of hours in the evening. But in the mornings, it was sunny. It was 16 degrees. So I turned the heating off. And then, of course, it plummeted to like 4 degrees. And it's like, okay, that wasn't very clever. A bit too soon. But never mind. It's fine. Spring is definitely here. We've got fields and fields of daffodils. I've got every one of my borders all the way around my garden. Bluebells. The bluebells are not out, obviously, but the leaves are out. They're about sort of this long now, you know, in the plant. So I'm just waiting for them to come out. I've got obviously camellias are out, and it's just beautiful. Colour is coming, and I've seen the first blossom on one of my trees. It's a cherry blossom tree. So no, apple blossom tree actually it is. And I've seen the first blossom out there. So that's very, very exciting. I love it. I love spring when everything starts to come to life, and there seems to be hope in the air, doesn't there? When the weather's a bit better and when it gets a bit warmer, and when you see all these colours instead of it being grey, which it has been for an awfully long time this winter. So that is my week. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you are reading all good things. So thank you for joining me, and I better go and get on with my work now. Look forward to chatting to you again next time. Oh, and if you do want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, because I do at least one video of about 10 minutes each week, and I do a short each week mostly. I have been a bit inundated with doing family stuff the last couple of weeks, so I haven't done one this week, actually, a short. Yes, please subscribe below and do ask me any questions that you like. Thanks for joining me, and see you again soon, hopefully.